Hello again. I'm in Friendship, Maryland, about 2 hours from Pittsburgh, not far from Deep Creek, Maryland. I'm going to hike the Kendall Trail on the Youghiogheny Wild River natural environment area. Youghiogheny right behind me. It's pretty roaring down there. It's flown pretty fast. This is about a 4-mile out and back trail. It goes along the river pretty much the whole time, and not too much elevation gain, but it's considered moderate challenge. I think there's a lot of up and down, and so we're going to give this a go, and hopefully we get some good scenery of this river. So after about 5-10 minutes of hiking on a trail, you get away from the small town of Friendship. There are a couple bridges there, concrete bridges that trucks were going over, and it still felt like you were in a city. But now, next to the river, nobody around, no houses, no roads. So it's pretty secluded at this point. And I would expect it to be that way the rest of the hike. So with the foliage all off the trees, I have a better view of the Youghiogheny River and all the rapids, little rapids that are happening. It's really cool. I like it. So far it's a nice hike because we're just right along the river so far the whole time. Man, you can hear those rapids roaring. So far, this trail has been relatively flat. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of fog here at first, giving a cool little vibe. I see the sun starting to come out. Clouds are clearing. It's been relatively flat now, which is good if you don't want hills. It's out and back, so I guess you can go until you hit the hills and just turn around. It'd still be an amazing hike. Let's see where this leads. So right after I shot that last piece, the trail veered to the left. We're not next to the river anymore. I can hear it, but we're not right next to it. So now we're more in just your typical Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Maryland woods. Probably be nicer if there were foliage this time, but it's all good. I'm sure we'll run into the river again. And back next to the river again, as I thought. It didn't take long. It's very muddy here. Even if you try to skirt around it, you're still kind of slogging through the mud. Definitely recommend your best waterproof boots. Mine are water resistant, so not so much, but it's not too bad. I do have mud coverings in my backpack. If I feel like it, I can put those on. But at this point, I'm just going to keep going with it. All right. You know, when I was driving down here, I was wondering if driving 2 hours was going to be worth it. I mean, it's worth it. The view is just great. Youghiogheny River is so powerful, majestic. Definitely worth it. Very pretty here, but not very navigable to get across the trail over there. I guess you gotta scramble across these rocks. Doesn't look too bad. I guess I'll give it a try. Alright, so the final stretch of this trail, at this point I'm not next to the river, but man, it's pretty muddy. Some kayakers. I spotted a path to this little outcropping here that I could stand on. Solid rock right next to the river. Some great views all around. Sun hitting off the water. Looks amazing. Alrighty, so the Kendall Trail in Friendsville, Maryland. I really like this trail. Just along the Youghiogheny River the whole time was amazing. It was a lot of fun. As I'm sitting in my car right now, I'm watching some more kayakers go by. If you are in Ohiopyle or Deep Creek, Maryland, and you don't want to be around people when you hike because those places are touristy and very crowded, this trail might be good for you. I mean, there's only about 5 spots. I guess there's some overflow parking down the street, but I saw only one other hiker and a family walking their dogs. That was about it. It might be more crowded in the summer, spring, summer, in the fall right now, but I'm not sure. This seems to be off the beaten path. Definitely, and I don't know if too many people really would know about it. So if you're looking to get away but you want to hike near the Youghiogheny River, then this might be the place for you. Now coming back, I did encounter that mud again, and I misstepped and my foot went down up to my ankle. My feet are soaked. I kind of got caught into some thorn bushes, ripped my jacket a little bit. So I would highly recommend waterproof boots, not water resistant like me. But, I'm a hiker, and if you're an experienced hiker, you come across this stuff from time to time, and you just deal with it. I do have waterproof covering boots. They're like booties that I have. I tried putting them on, but they must be a size smaller than what I need, because they wouldn't fit over my boots. That may have helped some, so I might need to reorder those and get a size larger. Let's see, what else? It was flat the whole time. Now, it's supposed to be about 800 feet elevation gain. I didn't notice any elevation gain at all, so it must be really gradual. I was not straining at any time. I really never was huffing, except for the times I went off trail and went down next to the river and then scrambling back up. But it's a relatively easy hike. I'm not sure why All Trails has it as moderately challenging. I wouldn't consider it that at all. I mean, maybe getting through the mud and going across that small little creek at one point, but easy hike. You can hike as far as you want and turn around and come back, and I think it still would be a great hike with amazing views of the Youghiogheny River. So yeah, Kendall Trail. There's a cafe nearby. I might go check that out and see what they're about. Roots Cafe, I think it's called. But I may give a review of that so you know where to eat if you do hike this trail. But until then, keep hiking.